All right, we're live. Hey,
Hello.
everybody. Welcome to another So Powerful Live special Saturday morning edition.
Yes.
When I
Saturday
was a kid,
morning.
Saturday morning was devoted to Schoolhouse Rock and
Mm.
Scooby Doo, that kind of thing. But this Saturday, we get to hang out with you. So let me minimize the purse cam for a moment. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. We're really excited to have you here. We've got so much to talk about, and we have an absolutely huge number of purse boxes to thank and acknowledge. It's kind of crazy. I don't know, you can see over that way and over this way. It's just packed.
So many, and they're bigger boxes and more boxes.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us this morning. We'd love to have a few shout outs in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. And oh, I just noticed we're matchy.
We're twins.
We're matchy today.
Yeah.
So this is our retreat t-shirts.
Yes. And our
So
cool new t-shirts. Yes.
yeah. Well, let's hear from you. Where are you watching from? Love to have you say a hello and let us know. We've got someone joining. Oh, Pat from Houston and Lynn
Aw,
from Spokane.
my sister.
Tara.
Hi,
Oh,
dear.
from where?
From Alaska?
No, I'm saying like what specific was she at
Palmer.
Palmer or is she okay?
I'm
Anyway,
assuming she's at home. It's Saturday. Who
yeah.
knows? Yay.
Awesome. Okay, where else are people tuning in from? Tara said, "Don't cry." Okay. Uh, where else are we watching from today, friends? We're going to hang out, have a little fun chit chat today, share some exciting news. We've got video from Zambia we're going to share, and we've got photos from different the retreat and other things we wanted to share with
Huge
you.
stack of amazing purses. They
Mm-hmm.
continue to amaze. Yes.
Verna from Castle Rock, Colorado. Glad you're here.
Yes.
We're definitely going to have a big celebration today. Uh, and who else? Okay. Uh, Spring, Texas is in the house. We've got people from Florida. Feel free to leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Um, most of you all are on YouTube, but some are on Facebook as well. So give us a shout out from the Facebook land if you're in there. That'd be great. Um, we're going to just take one more minute and then jump in. So are you ready to jump in?
Yes.
You're going to be staffing the purse cam, and you've got some fantastic examples over there today. So that'll be fun to watch. So, oh, right. And of course, you should give us a like, love, or, thumbs up if you're watching on Facebook. That'll help the algorithm do its algorithm thing. So that would be great. So tap the like or love button if you can. I don't know if you can do anything like that on YouTube. Can you do a like?
I'm not sure.
But on Facebook you can.
Maybe in the live. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you for those likes and loves. So we're going to jump right into today. We wanted to start by just sharing a little video clip from purse distribution that happened this week in Zambia. The team took a big road trip, like 7 hours, to do distribution in a community called Mamba and in a region called Sinazongwe. And it's very, very rural. The schools are quite rural. And so I thought I would just start by sharing a few photos of the activity, and then we've got a little video. So let me do that. So this is during the presentation. One of the girls in the class was helping lead the presentation, and looks like they're having a good time. So that's fun. This was a different school, and you can see all the girls out in front. And I don't know if you can notice it or not, but in the right-hand corner of the picture, you can see the truck that has got a blue, tarp over the top of it, and that truck is loaded with purses. Yeah, yeah. And so that's fun. So I don't know if you can spot your purse, but if you can spot your purse, give us a comment in underneath the video here and let us know that you can see your purse. Um, and then this was back in the classroom. And again, if you see your purse, let us know. It's always fun to see the girls get the purses, and the first thing they do is, look for the note card, and they start reading the note card.
Yeah.
And it just never gets old. This is the kind of school that is so rural that this is probably the only special activity they have, all year. This is probably the highlight of the year, is some, strange group of people coming from Lusaka to do this purse program. And here they are with your purses. So it's very, very fun. So let me show the video as well. And hope you can enjoy that. So let me just check back to make sure everybody tracking with us. Can you see the purses? Can you see the what we're showing? Hopefully. That sounds all right. Yes. Awesome distribution pics. Sure. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm going to share the video so you can see that. It's just a minute long, and it's not in English, and neither is it in Nyanja, which is the language that we're used to hearing, at least when we go to Zambia and trying to speak. So I think this is Bimba. And so let me share this video, and you can get a flavor for what it's like to see a purse distribution happening. Laughter is universal, right?
Yes.
Always something funny to joke about.
It always makes them giggle. I mean, it's like, it's a serious topic, but they keep it light.
Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It's just, I get these fun little videos almost every day. I wish there was a better way to just get them out there. Maybe we should just start a WhatsApp group or something like that so I can just, share them with everyone. But it's such an honor to be able to see the work on the ground happening. There were 3,000 purses that were distributed this last week. And so it's just an incredible time. Now, we don't have a photo of this week here in Yuba City, but we also had 3,000 purses.
We did have a photo.
Boxed up. And so the team was here hard at work, boxing up all the purses and getting them ready to go. A new batch will be going out the door here, we think tomorrow night. The shippers will come and pick them up. And so that'll be another, 5,000?
It's more than 5,000.
500, something like that, going out the door to on their way to Zambia. So it just is an incredible blessing to have your love and support for the work. So shall we start acknowledging some of the amazing purse makers that have come in, and then stick around because we're going to give a special update as well for the sew-a-thon. But we want to jump on the purse cam and we can start thanking people. So, all right. And I'm just looking real quick to see if there were any comments about the pictures or the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And there's the purse cam as well. Let's make the purse cam the central object of our attention here. Dream Inspire, that's so awesome. Super cute. The upcycled denim is always so creative. Yeah, very, very cool. Love it. Wow, pretty note card, huh? With a bunny. Very, very cool. Well, we've had a huge number of purses come in, as we mentioned, this last month. So 6 purses from Berkeley, California, from Mrs. Price. So thank you for those. That is super cool. And we have Sherry Whitmore from Hudson Falls, New York, who sent in 12 purses. Sherry, thank you so much for those. That's fantastic. And we have Joan Schultz, who sent in 30 purses from Auburn, Washington, our old hometown. Oh, wow, look at that purse cam. That is super cool. Joan, thank you for your 30 purses. Really appreciate that. And we had Sarah Cote send 20 purses and note cards.
This is theirs.
Oh, perfect timing. Oh, that's Sarah's purse. Oh, that's Sarah's purse and card. And I've got her box right here. So from Des Moines, Iowa. Thank you so much, Sarah. Beautiful, beautiful purses. Really appreciate those. Wonderfully done. All right. And, oh, another 33 from Sarah. So second box here. Thank you so much, Sarah. Perfect timing on that as well. Really grateful for all of them. And, whoa. Francie Thomas sent in 5 purses from Tacoma, Washington. Thank you, Francie. Really appreciate that. Beautiful Tacoma. It's always fun. Okay, I'm going to save this guy. So, Paula Anders from Pocatello, Idaho, sent in 6 purses. Thank you, Paula, for those. Look at that purse cam. Is that a butterfly? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Very, very cool. All right. If you see a purse you like, be sure to give it a like, love, or comment in the comments under the video. Let us know what you think. It'll be super cool. We'll show a few more minutes of purses, and then we're going to share updates about a few other things. The retreat, the sew-a-thon, Houston Quilt Show that's coming up. We've got a lot of news we're going to share about in just a moment. But, oh, look at that.
Using her fancy stitches.
Oh, is it a ribbon? A ribbon on the? Oh, twill tape that's
cotton webbing.
Wow, very cool. Cotton webbing that's stitched. Very, very cool.
From Sherry from the USA.
Leah Wyndham Raleigh sent in 30 purses.
She drops those off.
From Lincoln, California. In fact, she dropped these off in person. So thank you so much, Leah, for your love and support for the program. Beautiful purses, as always. Sylvia Panacara from Indian Land, South Carolina, sent in 80 purses and 2 huge boxes. So this is one of 2. Thank you, Sylvia, for those. Really appreciate your support. And Alora Kordelka sent in 20 purses from San Diego, California. So thank you so much, Alora. Super cool. Love the little lamb on your sticker or return address envelope as well. So thank you for that. So let's see. So the Sun Sewers from Gulf Shores, Alabama, one of our amazing chapters, sent in 87 purses. So that's super cool. If you work with a sewing guild or a group and you're interested in learning about how to become a chapter, all the information's on the website under the Sew Powerful Purse program, how to get involved. And so thank you again, Sun Sewers. You guys are awesome. What a powerful team. Has done a great job. And we have 30 purses from Ara Kakali from Melbourne, Florida. So thank you so much, Ara, for your purses as well in an old school media box. We don't see these too often anymore. Big, cool boxes. And Janine Miller. Sorry, we just had a purse cave in over on the table. I'll fix it. Janine Miller from Topeka, Kansas sent in 40 purses. Thank you so much, Janine, for that. Really helpful. And Teresa Geck, thank you so much for sending in 47 purses from Montgomery, Texas. It was so great to hang out with you at the sewing retreat in Texas a few weeks ago. So thank you for your 47 awesome purses. And Peggy Grissom from Hayward, California, sent in 20 purses. So thank you so much for those, Peggy. Really appreciate that as well. And let's do 2 more. From Karen Keene in Huntington, New York. We got 15 purses with note cards. So thank you so much, Karen, for those. That's fantastic. And from Lawrence, Kansas. Mrs. Silcott. So thank you so much for sending in some huge amount. It's a massive box. Don't know. Oh, Rebecca. Sorry, didn't see the names all the way here. 140 purses. Proving Give Back box is absolutely incredible. You can send a lot of purses in a Give Back box. So, Rebecca, thank you so much for your 140 purses. Really awesome. Appreciate that. And let's stop for a moment and talk about a special milestone that was achieved this month. So, Cinnamon can come over and help me. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the purses that go with the conversation here. A beautiful collection. So cool. So let's talk about an absolutely incredible milestone that one of our groups achieved. And we've got the boxes, prove it. And this box was painted and decorated by the Colorado sisters because they are celebrating 10,000 purses being
in there as a group. Yes.
Absolutely incredible. And so several boxes came in from the team.
They had so much creative box decorating.
Absolutely fun and incredible. So Colorado Sisters, man, what an absolutely incredible milestone. And we're just so honored and grateful for the opportunity to collaborate with you as we serve the girls together in Zambia. Your guys' dedication to the project and the passion for it is just absolutely incredible. And I know that each of you have just done thousands and thousands of purses, and it's just an honor to be able to watch it happen and participate and get to do our little part. Y'all are and just pouring so much love and energy and time into this program. And so we just want to thank you. Your card that you sent in was just amazing.
Yes, one of the boxes had this card here from them. So at their most recent gathering, usually it's the three of them, and they wrote in here that the three of them, along with their daughters, granddaughters, nieces, and cousins, all gathered together for the final push to reach their goal of 10,000 purses. So they made purses, they made note cards, and sent in extra note cards, over 300. And then their little retreat plan turned into a retreat of 17. So that sounds super fun. It's also just an encouraging, kind of like inspiring idea for anybody out there that's thinking of doing something similar and just getting their friends together and sewing together, involving other people that don't sew. It's super fun. Like Jason said, it's super fun to watch and, see them do this. It's amazing achievement.
Yeah,
for sure. And an amazing amount of girls blessed through this whole thing.
So just a huge congratulations on this milestone. What a beautiful card. And you made the card to let us know about the 10,000. We will be making you a card to thank you and to just let you know that we're honored to partner together. So just a great job. Karen, Judy, Verna, you guys are just incredible. So please extend our heartfelt thank you to the entire family and community. It sounded like while we had a retreat in Texas, you had an amazing retreat in Colorado and had an absolutely beautiful time. So thank you so much again for your hard work. It's just incredible. So celebrate. Everyone should be applauding right now, right? So give it up on Facebook and YouTube for the Colorado sisters. So very fun stuff. Yeah, and everybody's saying, way to go, woohoo, 10,000. Very cool. So yeah, love you guys and love your hard work and just dedication to the program. It's just incredible. So, okay, shall we talk about the retreat that happened in Texas? as well. So the Texas retreat was absolutely fun. What are your thoughts on the
Yes,
retreat?
it was amazing. Raquel did an amazing job behind the scenes and at the event, pulling it all together, getting everybody there. It was a great group. There we go. There's Alita and Marsha. Super fun. Yes, it was so fun. Just to come together and sew with people that have been sewing a lot of purses. And then here, that's Raquel's daughter in the middle there, sewing her first purse. We had Dana Buck sew his first purse. And so, it's a fun mix of the experts and the beginners and, everybody just sharing the passion for the project. And so many special times in the mornings where we just had Dana live for devotions, reading some parables and special written parables just for the event. To really prompt a time of conversation and questions, and really where we can go deep with individuals, about what's happening in the program. It's really special. And then the sewing, of course, is fun. And then there's the fun stuff that's fun. And it's a great location. It's a huge sewing. Stitch in Heaven is like a huge sewing store. And so obviously there's shopping that can happen if you need to buy more fabric, which seems like somehow everybody always needs to buy more fabric. But it was super fun. Great location.
We had people from all around the country show up. So from the Pacific Northwest, from California and Nevada, from, of course, the Midwest and Texas, and then East Coast as well. So just an incredible group of people. So fun time. If you have thought about doing the retreat but haven't ever done it, be sure to check it out next year. We will be doing it again. We don't know if we'll do more than one this next year, but we've talked about it. So we'll see.
Looking for new locations and
So super fun time. So let me just mention one other thing real quick, and then we'll do some more boxes. But the Houston Quilt Show is coming up. And so the Houston Quilt Show is going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of energy and new items in the booth. We're going to have sort of like a new booth look. And so we're really excited about seeing you in Houston if you're going to be there in October. If you'd like to volunteer at our booth, we would love to have you volunteer. We'll get you, a badge and your own badge so you can get in and all that. And so just go to our website, and under the volunteer section, there's opportunity to enroll in participating in the booth in Houston. And
it's super fun. It's really easy to do. If you like this program, it's very easy to talk about. So don't be afraid or think you can't do it. It is very easy and comes together good, and it's fun. And also, if you happen to be there, you can bring purses and drop them off there when we're there. So you can think about that in the future as well.
Yeah. And if you want to email Raquel directly, it's just raquelj@sopowerful.org. And you can, get in touch with her. RAQUEL, right? raquelj@sopowerful.org. Okay, great. Oh, and Jan just dropped the link for the enrollment related stuff for volunteering at the Houston show and if you're watching on Facebook, she just added it to a comment. And so thank you so much for doing that, Jan. Okay, let's jump into a few more purse boxes. We still have a long way to go and a short time to get there. That's a reference from Smokey and the Bandit for those of you who are, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, shall we keep going? Okay, let's keep going on the purse cam and keep acknowledging purse makers. And Raquel just commented, would love to have volunteers for the Houston show. Feel free to email her at raquelj@sopowerful.org. Okay. Beautiful purses for the purse cam, and we have 50 purses that were sent in from Michelle Kluka from Sterling Heights, Michigan. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. Awesome work. And we have box number 2 from Rebecca Silcott, 104 purses. So you're on fire. That's incredible. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for 104 more purses. Super awesome. And from Val Paulson, 54 purses. So thank you so much, Val, for your purses there. 54 from Johnson City, Tennessee. And so Valerie, thank you so much. Fantastic.
All right, I just have to say this one is so cool.
I don't know that you guys can hear Cinnamon because she's kind of a few feet away from the camera, but she just said she has to say this purse is so cool.
It's in hand.
It's hand embroidered,
Beautiful.
and it is insanely detailed. So what is that? Hummingbird and flowers with a snail and bumblebees and butterflies. Just really, really awesome work. So whoever made that one, whoever would be.
Sherry in Buckley, Washington.
Sherry in Buckley, Washington. You outdid yourself on that purse. It is just beautiful. So really, really fun. So thank you for that. That's very, very cool. Wow. Love the embroidery. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now I will be lifting heavy boxes. And the other ones that I've been lifting were already emptied out and prepped for Zambia. So now I'll be doing a lot harder work here. I lied. This one's light. Elaine Bond from Pfafftown, North Carolina, 40 purses. Thank you so much, Elaine. Great work there. And Daryl Perry in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, 101 purses. And, are they themed? 101 Dalmatians purses. Oh, that could be very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. 31 purses came in from Kathy Powell in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you so much.
Butterflies. It's like it must have been a butterfly theme.
Butterfly purse. Look how cute that is.
So many.
Okay, so Susan Hill from Olympia, Washington sent in 44 purses. Thank you for that, Susan. Very, very cool. 7 purses came in from Kathy McGoldrick in Murrieta, California. So thank you for that. And Betty Johnson in Humble, Texas sent in 50 purses. So Betty, thank you so much for those. Awesome job. And we have the cutest package of the month. It is one purse wrapped in paper, but also with duct tape around it. So that is super cool. Kelly Grant, awesome job. I love this one. Junction City, Oregon, way to go. The duct tape version of packaging. Never underestimate the power of duct tape. Patsy Shelburne from Birmingham, Alabama, sent in 40 purses. Patsy, great job on those. And a lovely box of purses. Oh, the cat is cute as well. A beautiful box of purses came in from an anonymous donor with no card, so thank you for those. Wonderful donor. And Sherry Cowley from Buckley, Washington sent in 20 purses. She also has a cute Italia Angels logo on her box. We send those little stickers to Italia Angels, which is our monthly recurring support program for the work in Zambia. So thank you for that. Sherry, great job. And from Sarah, Cody in West Des Moines, Iowa, 29 purses. So absolutely fantastic work. Sarah, thank you so much. That's super cool. And from the Purses with Verses chapter in St. Petersburg, Florida, awesome job, 30 purses. Marilu Keener and team and then 14 from June Paul. So way to go. 44 purses. Purses with verses. You guys keep rocking and keep reading the verses and keep making the purses. And thank you so much for your love and support for the program. Way to go. And 27 purses came in from Janet Stevens from Littleton, Massachusetts. Janet, thank you for those. Awesome work. And Mary Obert from St. Louis Park, Minnesota, sent in 41 purses. And so thank you so much for that, Mary. And another Italia Angel sticker. That's super cool. And we have Alita Johnson dropped off purses. Whoop, whoop.
Susan dropped them off for both of them.
Oh, Susan dropped off purses for her and Alita. So thank you so much for those. That is super. And Mary Ann Wilson from Clearwater, Florida, sent in 38 purses. Thank you so much for those, Mary Ann. That's fantastic. And we have some absolutely massive boxes that I won't be lifting, but Sylvia Panacara, another box. So this is the second one from her. So Indian Land, South Carolina. Thank you for that, Sylvia. And Shannon Green sent in purses from the PIQF quilt show. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
And there is more than one box. So Shannon and all the people who brought purses to PIQF, thank you so much. If you attended PIQF, we've heard it was a fantastic show, and really appreciate everybody's support for So Powerful in the booth. Those of you who volunteered, those of you who stopped by and brought purses and bought some merch, all of it sounded like a great time. So thank you so much for that. Okay, let me keep going here. Okay, 60 purses from Millie in Virginia. So thank you so much, Millie, for your 60 purses. As you can tell, the pile is being rebuilt behind me. These are all purses now that will be unpackaged, and this coming Thursday, the local volunteers here will prep them for going to Zambia. So I have one box left, but before we announce the final box, I want to take a minute and talk about the 2024 Sew-a-thon. So let me switch off the purse cam for a moment. And what does it say?
God says I am capable.
God says I am capable. It's the nice message on the front of that purse. Oh, so that's your Sew-a-thon sermon?
You can do it.
Very cool. Well, the Sew-a-thon is well underway, and we're off to a great start this year. There are only 14 days left to enroll in this year's Sew-a-thon. And so we would love to encourage you to enroll if you haven't done that yet. We're behind where we were last year in terms of enrollments and people who are actually fundraising. But if we had 7 people jump in and send out the cute little postcard or just share about it, we would catch up. Last year we did 14,000 girls that were helped because of the Sew-a-thon. Our hope this year was to do 20,000. Will we do it? I don't know. It'll just depend on what happens in the next 14 days, right? We did do an opinion poll about the Sew-a-thon, and the number one issue that people raised that were undecided about participating or hadn't signed up was a concern about asking their friends or family or loved ones for money, for fundraising. And so that's the number one fear or concern that's holding people back. And so in the newsletter this morning that I sent out, I said a few comments. First of all, I totally get that. It's not uncommon for us to be afraid. I was afraid to push send on the newsletter this morning when I was talking about it. No joke. And going live like this always creates a little fear and trepidation. Many of the people in the, Facebook group answered a poll survey I did yesterday. And I just asked the question, how did you hear about So Powerful? And the answers were amazing. Threads Magazine and Baby Lock and, Pixie Fair, and their friend told them about it. And they went to a booth, they went to Birmingham or that kind of thing. And the thought just occurred to me, like, what if the people who were doing those things were held back by fear? Like, remember when we first asked the question, do you think Pixie Fair people or Liberty Jane people will want to know about this stuff? Mm-hmm. And you had struggles with that.
Or even being in the booth the first time. Mm-hmm. Like, I do a lot of videos, but I don't like to talk to people. In person, you think it's hard, but, honestly, I think like volunteering in the booth and, with what we've seen happen with the Sew-a-thon, it's just like, if you're passionate about something and you're sharing about it, people will catch the vision. And I think with the PURSE program, the biggest hindrance is always that it seems like it's a sewing thing. And if you don't sew, you can't be involved. And, this really opens it up to your circle of friends and family. And, I think people that are around you that know you do this, and then they see you put this forward, it just gives them the opportunity to support you. And I think we're going to read a few of these little messages, but what happens is, you put it out there and you tell people what you're passionate about, and you ask them, if they'll want to come alongside and support you financially as you try to meet your goal. And they're given an opportunity to leave you a comment when they make the donation. So,
So let's look at some of these, because you all don't see these as a group. We need to figure out a way to share them more. But what happens is when an individual gives a donation to one of the people in the Sew-a-thon, they get little responses that are, people type in. And Jan, our amazing coordinator for the event, aggregates those, and she shares them with us, sort of like the top comments of the day. So we get to see these every day, and every day they're like, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. And so we don't really share those with the whole community, but I wanted to just share a few days, last few days, and show you what people who have been asked for money are saying in response. And so just to, read off a few of these. Keep on sewing, my scrappy sister. You're an amazing person. Love this. You're doing great work. This is fantastic. So. Good luck meeting your goal. I admire your mission. It's heartwarming to see someone who put so much effort into a project for others. Love what you are doing. So that's one day's, just a handful of the comments. Let me do a few others. I don't know, Cinnamon, if you want to read these off. Sure. But
yes. This is a British comment. My mom is the best person I know, or Australian, or something like that. Super fun. Good luck and God bless you. I'm so proud of you. You go, girl. May God bless everyone touched by your ministry. You are a blessing. This sounds like such a great project for you. I'm honored to be able to help. Look forward to hearing more about it next week.
This one said, I'm so proud of you, Mom, LYLY. Is that like a thing, like BRB or something? I don't know what it means.
We're not young enough anymore.
You are truly a blessing. You're a light in this world. Appreciate your commitment supporting others. You make a difference with everything you do. You are awesome. So proud of all you're doing. You're an amazing woman. Thank you for making the world a better place. And we'll just do one more.
Yeah, this one here. Many blessings to you and all involved in this great work. Keep sewing those beautiful purses. You're doing great things. Thanks for making a difference for these girls' lives. You rock, sister.
Ich lieben dich, Mutter.
Mutter. I love you, mother. Keep up the good work. I'm so proud of you and what you have accomplished.
So those are the donors who were afraid
to talk
to
ask, and they're ready. I guess that is the most interesting part every time. And you will see these comments come to you for your list. Like, as people donate, you'll see those comments, and it's amazing. It's amazing to see it come together. And I think you just realize it shouldn't be scary, and people will want to join you in what you're doing. And
I guess the thread that I'm trying to connect is, like, imagine if you were uninvited or never got invited to So Powerful. And think back to when you first heard about So Powerful, and imagine if that person was too reserved
To
step out and say, something to you. And in the booth,
Mhm.
this happens every time. It's like somebody's walking by and it's like, hello. And there's always that point of fear where it's like, oh, they don't look very interested, or they don't look like they would like this, or they look busy. But it's always that step of faith to invite somebody to learn about the program that then allows them to learn about it, and it unlocks their participation.
Mhm.
And I would just say that many, many people who are involved in So Powerful Now are supporters and prayer partners and donors, and they are not seamstresses. And so I think because we're always focused on the purse program, that might be the perception. But there's one top of mind example. There's some amazing contributors to like the feeding program and the farm. And one time I asked the question of the wife, who makes the purses, thank you so much for your support for the feeding program. And the response was, well, it's my husband who's passionate about that. So it's not just the person who maybe you think is a seamstress who might want to learn about this program.
Mhm.
There are people who have a passion on their heart for seeing children helped and making a difference, around the world. And they might not be seamstresses, they might not make purses,
Mhm.
but learning about the program through the Sew-a-thon is their way of stepping in and contributing.
Mhm.
So I would just encourage you, if you pray about it and think about, are there people in your life who are maybe uninvited
Mhm.
or maybe haven't heard about So Powerful yet? And this next 14 days is your opportunity to jump in, enroll, and then we've got the month of September to talk about it.
Yeah, I was going to circle back to that. So really right now the push is just to sign up. You
Mhm.
don't even have to do anything.
Mhm.
Just sign up, get a participant number, get your name on the list. You'll start getting resources and things that'll be offered to you that you can literally just turn around and share. So the writing, the words to say, how to describe it,
Mhm.
they're great tools. And then we can focus on that and get people signed up through the end of this month. And in September, you can start raising money now, but we can
Mhm.
raise money all the way through September. So the sewing of the purses starts in September and happens for that month, for National Sewing Month. And
Mhm.
the fundraising is all month. So as you're sewing purses, you can invite people and do the fundraising. And then,
Mhm.
it all kind of comes together because we have amazing sponsors that have donated prizes. We've got sewing machine from Bernina and Baby Lock, and the fundraising that you do will qualify you basically like tickets. Once you pass $100 in fundraising, you get
Mhm.
tickets towards the entries for the different prizes. There's
Mhm.
85 prizes. We've
Yeah.
got, like I said, machines. We've got Oliso irons. There's Aurifil thread. Pixie Fair has dolls and patterns and gift cards. There's so many things I'm trying to remember off the top of my
Yeah.
head, but there's like so many great Kai scissors, like so many great prizes. And that's just sewing industry companies coming alongside us, trying to help us encourage
Yeah.
you to do what you're doing. So it's fun to watch it all come together, but there's plenty of time, and really there's, just really no reason to not sign up.
Yeah, I totally agree. And, in the survey, the opinion poll that we did, most of the people said, the prizes aren't really the draw for them. What's really the draw for them is seeing the girls' lives be changed and seeing the, impact in Zambia and the schools being blessed with the ability to do this program so that all the girls in the school that need the resources get them so that they can attend school all month. That was really the thing that people said matters. So I would just weigh these issues in your heart. The concern about mentioning it to your friends versus the impact that can be made, and the involvement that can be made if people hear about it from you. And that's the hard work of it. And, the opinion poll was also helpful because, people said, well, is this really like, it's not really a sew-a-thon because we're not honoring or acknowledging the number of purses that get sewn. And I was thinking about that. It's kind of true. Like when we started this, we talked about it being like a jogathon. So we named it the sew-a-thon. But at a jogathon, you usually sponsor the number of laps that the kid will do, or the miles that they go if it's like a marathon or something like that. And we're really not doing that. We're just announcing this as an event and allowing you to sew as many purses as you want, and people just kind of generally support you. Really, a better name for this would have been, it's like in a golf thing, they call it an invitational. Like, the 15th annual, like Rolling Rocks Invitational or whatever. And so really think of it that way if you like. This isn't so much a sew-a-thon as it is an invitational, where you get an opportunity to invite people in your community to learn about Sew Powerful. And maybe all they'll do is ever pray for Sew Powerful. Or maybe what they'll do is jump in and make purses, and they won't give a financial gift. Or maybe they'll do all of it, Maybe they'll never make purses, but they'll, support you as you do it. So you never know how people will be involved and what they'll do. But this is, for 14 days, an opportunity for us to create an invitational opportunity for folks.
Yes.
So.
And I'll add, we do track the number of purses made. We do ask you to report them. So there is the counting and the sort of celebration at the end. And here in our Yuba City office, when they all start pouring in, is when we'll have, probably need more volunteers to come help us process all that towards our end of the year goal for how many purses we have collected for 2024.
That's right. And we also have a special emphasis this year on our international participants. So although we can't extend the prizes to outside the U.S. for legal reasons, we're going to really work hard to celebrate the international participants this year. And obviously there was a German participant there in the comments. So the top 3 international fundraisers are going to get a certificate of appreciation, and the top 3 purse makers, so the number of purses, will also receive certificates. And then the chapters working together, who are going to raise the most money, are going to get a trophy. So, and it's going to be cool. So we're going to have a trophy that gets passed around from year to year going forward. So lots of fun stuff. And all of that to say, if you have trepidation or fear in your heart, just ask you to pray about stepping out in faith a little bit and seeing what happens as you share about it. The postcards, as Cinnamon mentioned, are super easy. And we didn't have those last year, so we've been tracking how the postcards work. And basically, if you share a postcard, it's like you get a response. In fact, we were talking about maybe sharing a postcard on one of our Facebook profiles at the beginning of this live and seeing what would have happened 8 minutes later. But if you share a postcard, it will get engagement and people will rally around you. And so maybe we'll do a little live or something like that where we show just how to cut and paste it into Facebook and share it. But those are proven to work, and they really make it quite painless. And I would just add one final little thing. This is my last little tip. If you did the sew-a-thon last year, but you haven't enrolled yet because you're feeling like, is it too much to ask your community to support you 2 years in a row? Here's one little phrase that you can use that alleviates any of that concern. And it's just simply this in your messaging. If you supported me last year, please don't feel obligated to do it again. But I'm so excited to participate in the 2024 Sew-a-thon. So just give people the out. Just say, hey, if you supported me last time, please don't, feel like you need to again. But I'm doing it again. And if you hadn't heard about it last year, then here's what's up. So messages like that disarm people's, concern and allow them to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I supported them last year. They're not, they're not going to be worried if I don't do it again this year. So hopefully those types of ideas will help inspire and encourage you. I'm excited to see what will happen today, because we do have 14 days left. And if we could have 7 people jump in, we would be caught up with last year and get ourselves on track to try to serve 20,000 girls. Okay, enough of that. Any final comments on Sew-a-thon? Okay.
Go do it.
Yeah, all right. What was the purse's message? The purse's message was,
you are strong. There's a whole bunch of them, yes.
God says you're capable.
Yes.
So there you have it. Well, we just want to thank everybody for your love and support for the program, for all of your hard work and participation. You are pouring time and energy and material and love into these purses for the girls in Zambia. And we couldn't be more honored to partner with you and make, kind of the technical stuff happen in the back end. but it's just an absolute joy to think that we're going to serve, we think, somewhere over 30,000 girls this year with purses would just be an absolute miracle, as it has been every year in the past. So we're just grateful and delighted for everyone's help and support. And hopefully you feel that, feel the love. And please know, if you decide the sew-a-thon's not right for you, no judgment, all right? Like, no worries. It's like totally okay. Everything's cool. So if it's right, cool. And if it's not right for you, that's also super fine and totally cool.
We
So,
also didn't mention, though, if you don't want to participate as a fundraiser, you can donate to the sew-a-thon just in general and just support it as a whole. So if you have some, version of that that's of interest,
we should have had our numbers, but
yes,
anyway, general number is 11111. So 5 ones is just a general support gift for the sew-a-thon on the little support the sew-a-thon page. So how do we get back on the sew-a-thon?
Did we have one box left, or was that all the boxes?
Oh, and the final box that we wanted to acknowledge is from Olive Branch.
Olive Branch.
Vivian Sylvester and the team at Olive Branch. You guys are our heroes. Thank you so much for your help and hard work.
Oh.
Really appreciate your love and support.
And did we do this box?
No, there's one more actually.
And we also got a box. It's so heavy. 4,000 cards from Peggy Crichton and her group of chapter or region, or just amazing. And they're handwritten, decorated. It's just index cards, but they're so cute. And, so much time goes into this. It's amazing. This is crazy, and it's super helpful. We do still get purses that don't have cards, and it's great to be able to put the two together. So yes,
we've been running low lately.
Yeah,
so
and we got a few batches this time. Peggy and the group, they outdid themselves with this box. Yeah, which was amazing. And and I just want to add too, we did the volunteer day on Thursday, and then in the afternoon, Susan and her family came by and dropped off those purses in person, which is super fun. So if you're in the area, and they don't live here, she came from Olympia doing a road trip, and if you're passing through, make sure you connect with us. If you're in the area and you want to come on Thursdays and help us box the purses, it's super fun. It's just fun to hear the different volunteers as they're opening them, and they're oohing and they're eyeing over how the purses are made, the creativity that goes into every purse, how some of the cards just kind of blow people away, the messages, the way, it's just the time and everything that goes into what you guys are doing is amazing. And it's fun to sort of hear the buzz when it's all being unpacked and repacked.
Yeah. Well, thank you from the bottom of our hearts, friends. It's an honor to partner together, as I mentioned. And I think we'll wrap it there. But we're really, really grateful for your support and love. And hope you have a beautiful Saturday and a beautiful weekend. So we'll end it there. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Sorry, got to go over here. Bye, friends.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, wait.